Good morning. It's Saturday, September 27, 2025. Overcoming many obstacles is not easy at all. Many obstacles, but I'm consistent. Just sometimes gotta be grit, gotta put that get her done kind of like renegade. Examples, obstacles such as just so much stuff, unpredictability, such as some of the mornings, some of the nights, you'll have like random security guard, depending on where you randomly find a park, random security guard trying to be like, oh, you can't park right here, you got to go down. Mind you might have been mid-sleep. It might have been 2:30, 3 a.m. in the morning. Overnight security might come knock, ask you to kind of move down a little more or a different place, or to write your ticket. Then other obstacle might be where issue with shipper, you might go a little ways, a couple miles down highway, whatever, and the trailer's not there. The trailer they tell you, but they cover that to an extent, but it still puts you back on your trip time. Sudden instant braking, hard braking, tight turns, sudden unexpected. GPS might lead you down the wrong road. GPS, literally, you'll follow GPS perfectly, but it might have made a mistake where there's a detour, lead you down a dirt road. It'll have been times where me and a couple of my colleagues, a couple of my fellow drivers would tell stories about how GPS led us down like a dirt road, like a wrong road, a road you're not really supposed to be on with a semi truck. And then you gotta, just skill it. You get used to it, man. To be honest with you, the best description I can say is you literally just get used to it. The first time it'll make you, your first time you'll probably be stuck in that situation for like 2 hours. Of course, I got the auto start. I got the auto start enabled, which is this thing to do with the sleeper. It's this thing to do with like temperature control, where it's automatically kind of supposed to start every now and then. That's what that was just now, but it shuts back off because I guess because the temperature is not really that off from what it needs to be. It's set to about 77, and it's about 77 here. It's actually pretty cool, because it's like 6:45 in the morning, by the way. But yeah, just a couple obstacles, man, So I always like to say that even though I'm grinding, even though I'm doing the trucking, I'm still meaning to do a video where I describe more detail as far as, but there's many, I always will say there's many trades, man. It's just all about pushing yourself to do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be trucking. It could be registered nurse, like RN, could be medical, it could be radiology, it could be trucking, it could be electrician, it could be carpentry, it could be plumbing, it could be welding, it could be electrician, it could be IT things, it could be certain call center things, IT things, this and that, trucking, whatever. So, but for those who wanted to know and hear from somebody who is just about at the mastery of trucking, then that's what I do little videos for. I do videos for, as far as specifically, with whatever I do. Whatever I do, I always put my all into. Whatever I do, I always, learn it, master it, try to master it, and stuff like that. About a year in now. Over the road, Southeast Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina is where I be driving the semi truck. So but like I was saying, yeah, there's many a trade, there's many a things. Whatever you do good job at it. And I was just saying with trucking that yeah, man, even though I'm doing the grinding, I just always try to mention too that it is unpredictable. It does have its treachery. It just happened to fit me in the case of that. Like I always say, I had a long time back then, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, something, where I had to catch buses, had to deal with this and that, and I had to catch buses. So to me, it's kind of like a gratitude thing that helped push me to want to do it, from a sense of gratitude that, hey, you know, not only did I get away from buses, having to catch buses and stuff, and get my license and my car. I've been at my car now, like going on a decade. So I got my car at home, I got like all of that stuff. But on top of that, drive trucks. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a gratitude thing. I'm gratitude to not have to be waiting for the city bus, because I had to for so long. I had to for years and years and years and years. I've been there, you know. So it's just like, okay, good. I push myself. I'm driving the trucks and my truck. The other reason too is just I have a natural knack for safe driving, for cautious. Another reason is I have a very high peripheral and alertness, or a reaction time, which they actually do kind of test you on. That's very important, man. Oh my, I almost cursed just now. I was gonna almost say, oh my freaking God. You know, you don't need, like, I mean, I'm not gonna make it sound like you need like a God level reaction time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it sound like it's, you know, I'm not gonna make it sound like it's whatever. But you do need a reaction time. You do have to have a sense of, because this is one of the fields, like I said, there's many trades: electrician, carpentry, medical field, whatever. This one here, this is a field in which it can actually take you out. It can actually harm you. Well, and among other fields, you know what I'm saying? Along with, like, of course, electrician can harm you too. But this is one of those ones that can harm you. So you need reaction time. You have to pay attention, because people will do stuff in front of you do not expect. They will literally do something in front of you. You'll be going on the highway, 65, 68, whatever the governor is set to on the truck, thinking everything is cool. And in front of the car in front of you comes to 15 miles per hour. You might have 40,000 pounds connected to your truck, to your semi truck. 40,000, you might have 20 tons, which is what I normally carry around. 20 tons is in the back of you. That braking distance, and you go through a whole bunch of books and tests, and you take tests and you read books on it to explain, to study, but stopping distance, all of that. So I'm just grateful, man. You know, like I said, some of the obstacles I mastered and skilled at, man. Some of the obstacles and skills I mastered and became in high level skill at, grateful for. Like I said, you know, you could be slightly, like last night I was asleep, and where I was asleep at security trying to ask me to move while I was sleeping, and you had to get up. Dispatch kind of things, if you're doing over the road across Southeast, dispatch might mistakenly send you here, but then you gotta wait another 2 hours, go over here. So like changes, road changes, rain, you know, drop 10 miles per hour speed, you know, slowing down, and it takes that skill, you know, to handle a semi truck when it's rain and rain is pouring, low visibility. You gotta reach in front of you to turn the correct things on. You might gotta turn your hazards on. A lot of us turn hazards on with a certain lowness of low visibility. If it's low enough, I'll go ahead and hit my hazard lights on. Turning tight turns, you know, GPS sends you some places. You have to be able to see ahead what the turn is going to be, and you have to sometimes swing like this to make that right turn. So it might be a right turn, but you have to have the ability to recognize in front of you what that turn difficulty going to be. Is it a 2-lane, right? Is it a 2-lane you're turning into, or you're turning into a single lane, right? If you're turning into a single lane, you have to already have peeped that before you get there. And then begin, you know, and then of course check your mirror to see if there's no car coming up on you on your left lane, because now you got to take up some of that left lane to swing right to get into that single lane, if that makes any sense. So you got to predict, and like you got to be, it becomes a muscle memory. It becomes a skill. So you'll see somebody like me. So I'm grateful skill to the point where I don't even come to a stop if I don't, you know, unless it's a red light or whatever. I'm rolling, you know, 15 miles per hour. I'm rolling. I'm before I even get to the turn, I'm already checking my mirror. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, okay. I see that turn up ahead look a little tight. That thing look tight right there. I'm already seeing that, and then I'm looking in my mirror, and then I'm swinging out, so I could already swing back in smooth as silk, you know. So it's just all these different obstacles, man. Come over, you done did that 12-hour day. You done, you know, I have a 12-hour day, 11-hour day, 12-hour day, sometimes 13-hour days. Sleep, security might wake you up, or you might not even have no parking spot at all, and you gotta drive another 6 miles to go to another parking location. Now you're in a 13-hour day, you're tired, rain coming down, your truck kind of skidding a little bit, kind of. So it's things. So I just want to always say, anything I'm doing and anything all of us is doing, there is things that go unsaid that I don't always get the chance to say, but just know that it's not easy. Know that it's, you know, long days. North Carolina, I might be at South Carolina, unfamiliar, unpredictability, you know, unpredictable a little bit until I think the second, third year. I'm gonna talk about that, but you can kind of customize things a little bit once you get further down the road. But yeah, man. So just want to not leave without saying that there is this unpredictability, but grateful again to be doing career things. Career once again this September 27, 2025, this Saturday. Kind of hard to see me, but yeah, once again this early morning, just chilling, man, grinding. It's about 6:50. It's about 6:50 in the morning. My usual go time, 6:50 or just about 7 a.m. I usually finish like 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. at night, so like a little over 12-hour days grinding. But then when I'm off, I get off 2 days every week though in my situation. So when I get off, I be just catching up on rest and stuff